Today marks the end of an era in the world of mixed martial arts. One of the greatest fighters to ever step inside the cage, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson, has announced his retirement from MMA at the age of 38, a name synonymous with excellence, innovation, and dominance. Johnson's departure leaves behind a legacy that has forever shaped the flyweight division and the sport as a whole. Demetrious Johnson's journey to greatness began in the UFC, where he became the inaugural UFC flyweight champion. From 2012 to 2017, Johnson was an unstoppable force, defending his title 11 consecutive times, a record in the UFC that still stands today. His unmatched skill set, characterized by his lightning-fast reflexes and extraordinary fight IQ, made him a living legend in the flyweight division. Nicknamed Mighty Mouse, Johnson was pound for pound one of the most technically gifted fighters to ever compete, combining speed, agility, and creativity inside the octagon like no one before him. But in 2018, his reign came to an end in a razor-close decision against Henry Cejudo, marking the only time he would lose his title. Shortly thereafter, the MMA world was rocked by a groundbreaking trade. Johnson exited the UFC in exchange for one championship's welterweight standout, Ben Askren, an unprecedented move that made headlines across the globe. After moving to one championship, Johnson continued to showcase his elite skills on a new stage. He swiftly climbed the ranks, eventually capturing the one flyweight title and holding it for 2 years. His career in one was not without its dramatic moments, including his initial title defeat to Adriano Moraes, which he avenged with a viral flying knee knockout, a highlight that still reverberates throughout the combat sports community. Johnson's tenure in one championship saw him continue to prove why he was considered one of the greatest of all time, not just in his weight class, but across all divisions. He fought with the same intensity and precision, cementing his legacy as a champion in every promotion he competed in. During 168 in Denver, Johnson announced his retirement from MMA competition. As he addressed the crowd, he made it clear that he would not be leaving his belt behind. "They wanted me to leave the belt in here, but I ain't doing that," Johnson said. "I came into this sport a champ, and I'm leaving as a champ too."
Thank you to everybody around the world. Thank you to my wife, my family, my dad, father-in-law, everybody. Love you guys. Mighty's out. Oh, they wanted me to leave the belt in here. I ain't doing that shit. I came into this sport as a champ. I'm leaving my black ass as a champ too. Oos!
Johnson retires with an incredible professional record of 25 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw, having competed in 14 world title fights, losing only 2, both of which were to champions at their peak. He remains the holder of several UFC flyweight records, including most wins, most finishes, and the longest winning streak. While Johnson's career in MMA comes to a close, his competitive spirit remains alive. He has expressed interest in continuing to compete in grappling tournaments, ensuring that fans will still see him in action in a different combat sport arena. The MMA community has shown an outpouring of respect and admiration for the retiring legend. From fellow fighters to journalists, the sentiment is clear. Johnson is one of the greatest to ever do it. He's one of the most decorated champions in UFC history and the greatest flyweight ever, said MMA journalist Ariel Helwani. Most importantly, he was one of the kindest, classiest, and most professional people in MMA history. In recognition of his achievements, Johnson was named as the first inductee into the new One Championship Hall of Fame, a testament to his impact and success in the organization. As Demetrious Johnson steps away from MMA, he does so as a champion in every sense of the word. His influence transcends weight classes and promotions, and his legacy will continue to inspire fighters and fans alike for generations to come. From his innovative fighting style to his record-setting title defenses, Mighty Mouse has left an indelible mark on the sport. Thank you, Demetrious Johnson, for the unforgettable moments, the masterclasses in the art of MMA, and for showing the world what true greatness looks like. Enjoy your well-deserved retirement, champ. That's it for today's edition of Ultimate Fight News. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the latest in MMA and combat sports. We'll keep you posted on all things UFC, One Championship, Bellator, and more.